Well, I create the survey or the flow of the survey, and my intention was that the first group of questions should make the teachers confident, feel confident, but also to bring them in to that mindset about technology and didactic designs linked together. So when we ended up with the most important part about sharing and creating materials for each other, then they were already focusing on technology and pedagogical designs. I think my analysis session with Martin, I think first of all, I think it went very well. We were on the same track, but I think my concern there was that I want him also to both see that his expectation about his staff was right, and to see that there still was some opening for making the culture and the work at this school even more efficient, and maybe the quality even better for the teacher's product. So I think the balance is always to give the school leader the tap on the shoulder that you're doing well, your staff are great, but there's still some opportunities for progression. I think the biggest challenges behind creating surveys like this is, first of all, you need to know the audience. You need to know what level are they in. Now we're talking about something about technical skills, but it's a little bit bigger than technical skills. So one of the challenges for me was to be sure that I didn't talk down to the audience and find the right level. And then it was also a challenge to find questions that was actually, because we know what the end product should be, there's be something that we could end up doing and a search question from. So it was actually questions that was trying to create new questions. So that was a little challenge. When it comes to the conversation with the teachers and the leadership present there, I think I could have had a little concern about how to balance that, because most staff will have a little bit like feeling a pressure that we have an outsider coming in and the school leaders there. Are we answering the questions correct? So my concern here was to find a balance between being loyal to the overall agenda that the school leader had and the school had, the vision, but also make room for the teachers to actually speak and feel confident about speaking. So I tried the best I could that use their own answers from the result, being the wall we played the ball against. And I think actually it seemed like it worked well. There was actually a free talk, and I had I felt that the school leader also felt this was still a loyal process. But that will always be the concern. We have one agenda from the school leader, and then there will be a lot of small agendas from the teachers. So try to balance that, and I think sometimes that's the importance of the questions and make everybody heard there. In this situation, the school leader was actually very good that he actually had a low profile at that conversation. You know, in a situation like this, in a meeting like this, where you actually have some kind of a main goal in the end, you know almost what you want to aim at, but you still want the delegates to feel that we are going there together. So I think that's a challenge to balance that, to make people feel that everybody's heard and they have had the time to come up with ideas and stuff like that, and still aim the conversation in the right direction. In this situation, we actually didn't manage to get to the research question at this meeting, but then again we really find the overall focus areas, and I think we did it in maybe a better way because it wasn't forced through. So now when we meet again, we go in more concrete into the the research questions, and now they really, I guess, they will feel that it's something they come up with themselves to have a ownership to this. I think next time I will especially be more keen on having done a pilot on the survey part. And I think I had one expectation of the conversation, that I was thinking we could get there much faster, but when it come to an end, I think it was good that it took the time that it took, because then we were not rushing stuff. So my recommendation will be that make sure that there is time enough for this conversation, where the teachers are going to find their research questions. So they have the time and you have the time to both ensure that the research questions are good, but also to ensure that they feel some kind of ownership to the end research questions. So it's not a top-down thing they're just going to deliver, but they deliver it because it's necessary for them. There's a need for it.